Hey you guys, how's it going? It is Clary Berry. Welcome to the video. This is Bitcoin for November. We're going to just see first few weeks or so. It's going to do a whole month of November, but it's just going to make it too long. And so let's look at what Bitcoin's been doing the past few days and what we called. So Sun sesquiquadrant natal Uranus for the 27th, and we called either negative or up and down and up and down. It was, in a way, it's kind of both. Around this time period, we talked about a lot of up and downs for a lot of different cryptos. Excuse me. But yeah, that was definitely what was going on during this time period. 28th, we had kind of one more negative aspect, and we had kind of the stair-stepper maybe possible, and then we had a positive aspect with the sun, so sextile natal Mars. So in a way, it was probably more bullish over the day, but again, there was some up and down, so again, both of those were right. Let's see, the 30th, we called positive for Mars trine natal Venus. That was correct. And then even the first, after it was, we called that it was going to be positive with this Mars sextile natal Pluto, but you know, with that aspect, you know that there's something to it. So yeah, it was kind of like, yes, it went up, but it was after going down on the 31st, which you notice our theme of, oh, well, we didn't really have any aspects to speak of on the 31st and it went down. So it is what it is there. So looking good on the past few days on our record here with Bitcoin. So let's jump right in. November 1st, I guess it's already happened. What is that, today? Yes, November 1st is today. So today, I didn't really look at see actually what we're doing for the day at all. I had Mars, again, sextile natal Pluto, so that was a little bit positive. And yeah, so I think we were in the positive today. Yeah, we were in the positive today, right? So Mars sextile natal Pluto was the positive that we called already. And again, guys, I've done monthly videos. I always give you guys clues, even if the date doesn't go through the day. You know, we're always looking ahead. Long-term energy, got to take it into consideration. If in doubt, zoom out. Am I right? So anyway, the first is good. The second is supposed to be good, guys. Now Mercury, this is the peak of Mercury trine natal Neptune for Bitcoin. And again, I think mostly positive, maybe there's some downs and then going up, or maybe some up and down. But overall, gonna be another successful day, I do believe. Now, woo, okay. So we do have the 3rd. Oh gosh, lots of stuff trying to come across, and then we've got a mixture of energy here. I'm guessing, again, this up and down, up and down, up and down theme might not be going away, you know, anytime real soon. I mean, obviously crypto's volatile in general, but, you know, for these specific days, I think, you know, there's just going to be, it's coming through as a lot of up and down. But overall, guys, don't get worried. The whole underlying theme here is just, it's like peace. There's peace coming through, and hold on just a minute. We'll revisit that theme. But again, for the 3rd, there's good energy here. Okay, let's take our card for the 3rd finally. And we have, again, Mars. Okay, that was what was trying to come over. Guys, did you see it before? Rewind it. I'm not sure if you can see it in the cards or not. And I think it might have been in reverse as well. So the thing is this is everything we want wrapped up in the package of, how do I say this? What we need. This is what we need is coming before what we want. And yes, a lot of us want to go straight up. There's going to be some waiting. Okay, a little bit of waiting on this. Maybe we're going to do excellent here. I'm going to take a clarifier just for this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I keep throwing cards on the floor. Okay. So I want to take another clarifier just for the 3rd before we even get to the 4th. Yeah, okay. So I think the 3rd might be down from the 2nd, possibly. And remember, we're all just, you know, it's not financial advice. We're just trying to look at, you know, maybe when's the best time to dollar cost average in, and really, you know, for me, that's it. I don't deal with like day trading. I guess you could use this for that too. But I really feel like just find the point that's the best point to get in for the week or whatever, you know, time period that you're looking at into buying in. And this day for the 3rd, again, it's good. It's goodness. It's overall, again, this peace, the calm waters here. Okay. But it's not going to be, there's going to be some maybe up and then down. Again, this is kind of down, focus on the down energy. You know, it's not quite going to be what we want to see if you're looking for the price to go up. They're on the 3rd. Okay, but I don't think it's going to be a bad day at all. You know, barely in the green, if anything. I mean, it could go down. It could be in the red. But I think there's going to be definitely some volatility during that day with this Mercury square natal Mars. So the 4th. Okay. The 4th, guys, we have the new moon. So normally new moons are very, you know, mundane, not mundane, but just like the energy is a little bit lower. It's a time to rest. And this is a new moon in Scorpio in Bitcoin's 11th house, you know, which is really about popularity and the social and also the whole humanitarian side and aspect there. So again, overall, might not be the best day, but it's certainly not going to be a horrible one. Okay, especially for a new moon. And of course, with our new moon, we get our Ace of Pentacles signifying the new cycle, the new start. It's basically like, again, whatever people are seeing on these days leading up to the new moon is really helping us get a better look at where Bitcoin's going to be going for the rest of the year, obviously. And, you know, the next few weeks are going to say the same thing because, of course, as we go through our new moon, you know, all of this energy, especially being the start of the eclipse season, is going to be, we're going to be dealing with this, you know, this type of energy. This is the start of this energy that's coming around for the next, you know, 4 to 6 weeks here. So, yeah. So there's a peaceful element. It might be that rest that we always like to talk about. But I really, again, I think it's going to be in between some really good, pretty good days over here. And then let's look at the 5th. We've got Sun, sextile, natal Sun, positive energy. We've also got Venus, sextile, natal Venus. So this is good, very fiery, very much, again, this humanitarian side is coming out of it's coming out of the woodwork. Okay. People are still trying to mess with Bitcoin and throw it under the bus, but it's Bitcoin shining too much. It's in such a good place that the FUD is so minimal there, doesn't even bother it. It's going to be a nice and pleasant day for, you know, people who are wanting the price to go up there again for Bitcoin. Now let's look at the 6th, you guys. Woo-wee. I don't know exactly how many important, I would say, issues we have here. At least 6. Can I say that? 6? Like just right off the top of my head here, okay? We've got Mars, that's a quadrant natal Uranus. You know what happens when we have Uranus, okay? Anything could happen, unexpected. And then we have Venus conjunct natal Pluto, okay? Ooh, interesting. Now, this was more of a negative aspect. Venus, did I say, I don't know what I said, but it's conjunct. Venus conjunct natal Pluto. This is a little bit of wild card, and so is this one, okay? But this energy, and remember, this is just one day that we're talking about here. Obviously, these aspects are, remember, they're balancing each other out. But again, that Pluto is just lazy and not wanting to do anything, and it's big changes from where it's been. So, you know, again, if we have this day on the 5th, that's so great. You know, I really would have thought that Mars as a quadrant natal Uranus would be better. I think it's a good building energy. It might even be like unexpected in a good way, but I don't think it's going to bring that much energy to this, especially since it's a sesquiquadrant. So we can almost like negate that. So what else do we have? We have Mercury trinatal Venus. Now this is also kind of volatile, but I definitely called this as more positive, you know, Venus again, but that's got that lazier vibe to it, kind of laid back vibe here. So even for a bullish, it's not that bullish of an aspect to look at. What else have we got? I'm going to take all the rest of these next 3 in the same card. Mercury square natal Jupiter. We've got Venus conjunct, no, we already said Venus conjunct natal Pluto, and we've got Mars, that's a quadrant natal Uranus. Okay, so actually, no, we don't have quite as many as we thought. 4, maybe instead of 6. Oh, look at these. Look at this. Oh, you guys, is this not the peace theme? We are definitely not going to be hurting, but it's all these energies, you know, is going to kind of balance each other out. But in a way, I feel like, again, when we zoom out, and sometimes you don't know the significance of a day until a little bit later. This might be one of those days. We might have a dip and then go straight back up. Okay, this is going to be, again, harder to read because we do have we have Uranus aspects. We've got all these multiple aspects that are playing off of each other. But you know that, again, it's going to be big. It's going to be important. It's going to be memorable. Okay, and it's a time where almost like it's like if we have this freak out, then we can kind of almost get over the freak out. And again, it might be one of those times that just really changes, people's outlooks, whatever this is, whatever's going to happen. Starting out small, dip, and then go right back up. I don't know. Let's look at the 7th. So we have, oh my gosh, cards on the floor again. They literally, and they're falling out in the exact same way. Like, I don't, you guys watch me. I don't do that all the time, but during this video, you can see how, so again, kind of take that what you will. Like the bottom dropping out, it's coming up. Okay. So be careful. Because again, this Uranus energy, really, we don't know which way it's going to go. But signs aren't looking that great with kind of, overall, I would honestly say it would be more positive by the cards, but there's going to be some negativity that day somehow. So again, 7th is Mars sextile natal Mars. We got remember we've seen this before too, the bottom of the deck. So let's just do this here, and because this is like getting into some newer, fresher energy and getting into more of the cycle again that we were talking about, just starting with a new moon, getting some momentum building. Okay, getting started here. New cycle starting on the 7th. Again, this is issues. Mars, sextile natal Mars, it's just like it can be too much too soon, and then you have some issues, but there's good energy with groups. Okay, maybe still some more issues there. Okay, watch for times to get in. If you guys are trying to get in, maybe there's going to be some interesting dips here during this time. And if you can get it, if you're looking to get in, like I said, not financial advice here for the fun, the tarot, the astrology, and the fun, the intuition, and something for me to do, creative wise and whatnot. I like hanging out with you guys. But anyway, so obviously some issues coming around. Okay. Some people may be like almost scared of, what just happened. Maybe we're not quite back to normal yet. The 8th, we have Mercury, square natal Mercury. Okay. So this is not that great of energy, but I'm feeling like it might be start to at least bubbling, at least trying to come up, and he's like, it starts showing those signs. Okay. So that was the 8th. Sideways or negative. And again, it's take it as you are. Different time zones are going to have different days cutoffs as well. So the 9th, we have the peak of Mercury, sesquiquadrate natal Uranus. This could be your boost here. I think this is almost just going to pull together the 9th and then the 10th. Yeah, I think the 9th and the 10th are probably both going to be pretty good, but not like excellent great. Ooh, okay. 10th might be even bigger. Again, this is bubbling, and then we're starting to build even more. And then I know that it doesn't go that way, but this was still bubbling. I believe it was like that. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Getting momentum, finally getting some momentum started. The 10th, Mercury sextile natal Mars. This is very busy energy, confident, just working and seeing results, not just working hard, without seeing results. So let's see. On the 11th, we have Sun trine natal Uranus. Again, guys, more Uranus. So, woo, yeah. Okay, so this is, there's a understanding. Again, people are taking note. When people are freaking out about Bitcoin, even when people are celebrating, they're taking notice. They're hearing about it more and more times. This is good. This is really, and again, it's even better signs of more things to come. It's like, oh yeah, you can tell we're getting somewhere now. And then like, wow, soon it's ripe in the air. Like, soon you're going to have, this is going to be off the wall, off the chain. Okay, we're not quite there yet. Okay, so yeah, the 11th, gonna be good, gonna be big, gonna be exciting. the 11th, not only from that Sun trine natal Uranus, but we also have Venus conjunct natal Mars, adding to that excitement, adding to that fun, adding to the passion, adding to the popularity and the buzz. So, bam, gonna be good. Let's take one for the 12th. Don't have much, but again, it's going to be sandwiched in between some other, well, the energy that we just talked about. So that's definitely going to be still rubbing off on it. And then on the 13th, we have Sun sextile natal Saturn. Now, this is Saturn, but this is a good aspect for Saturn to be in. This is very much getting stuff done, having a reason to celebrate here. Again, there's excitement, you know, people, yeah, this could be really good. Again, volatile, volatile, volatile. And of course, with all this Uranus, you would just naturally guess that it would be volatile. But, you know, again, very busy, very exciting, very fun, getting it done, hitting milestones, celebrating milestones. Love it. So the 12th, obviously going to maybe come down in, and I really think, you know, what do we have? So the 11th is going to be the best day probably of the week here. And then 11, 12, 13, back up a little bit, but probably a little bit down, honestly. But yeah, the 14th, guys, Sun square natal Neptune. That's confusion. Literally fear, uncertainty, doubt. Like that's what it is. Sun square natal Neptune. A lot of people back to getting confused. Maybe somebody publishes something or it starts circulating. I don't know, but there's going to be some FUD buzzing on the 14th going to come down if you need to get in that week. Not financial advice again, but be on the lookout, you know. And so really, again, don't have too much for the 15th, 16th, or 17th. Okay? Y'all ready for this? Okay. 15, 16, 17. Okay. Now, I don't think these days are going to be great. Not a whole lot going on. You got this negative FUD on the other side on the 14th. So the 15th, you're going to have maybe a little bit of a fresh start. You know, maybe a little bit of turning point, but it's going to be down, relatively down. And then I don't think the next day is going to be that much better. Okay. Now, the 17th, I think, again, bubblings, rumblings, something, everybody's going to be like, enamored, waiting, watching. What's going to happen? Okay. And that's when some more fun happens with Mercury trine natal Uranus. So this is back to our accomplishments, attaining things, getting done energy, exciting Uranus. You know, who knows what's going to happen, but it's definitely going to be different than the past couple days. Obviously, be the past couple days down. Everybody agrees here. Let's move forward. So the 19th should be good. Mars, oh yeah, baby. Mars sextile natal Sun. Okay, adding to the positive energy. Again, building off of this building that we've been doing and getting even better probably there. Okay, now the 20th, not gonna be my favorite unless I'm trying to get in. Yep. We've got Mercury square natal Neptune, which is total, again, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, lots of confusion. Rumors starting. Somebody's playing with us here. Could it be the elite? I don't know. It's like the bankers want to keep their hold on the world or something. But anyways, we also have peaking on the 20th, Mercury sextile natal Saturn, which is totally like sideways forever energy and then up. But at least it's up, but it's sideways and then up. So sideways. Okay. So, and that's like in the future too, not here on the 20th. We also have peaking on the 20th, Venus conjunct natal Sun. That's not going to be doing anything either. Okay. And if it does anything, it's going to go back down. Could have a little peak there. 21st, last card, last day that I have in this lovely horoscope. Let me know what you guys think. We have Sun sextile natal Jupiter. Now, this is some luck. Sun sextile natal Jupiter. Let's go. Building abundance. Yes, get it. King of the world. Bitcoin, king of the world. What? Okay, guys, let me know what you think. I love all your criticisms and critiques. You guys only help me get better. You remind me to be humble and put a cap on that ego. At least just notice the ego, right? At least just notice it. It takes all the power out of it. So hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're making money with Bitcoin and whatever else. So let me know what you guys like. Talk to you later. Thanks so much. Bye.